Mukbang, a mukbangin', mukbang, a mukbangin', mukbang. Are we hangin'? We bang, are we bangin'? Ooh, we are having homemade shrimp tacos, and I did these another way. So make sure you stay tuned for that video. We have some chopped up tomatoes, cherry tomatoes. We have a lime from our lime tree. We have some hot salsa, a pickled jalapeno. Ooh, yummy, delicious. And fruit punch lemonade flavored water. Who is ready? What's up, Yummy Bites? Welcome back to another episode of Yummybitestv. Did y'all miss me? Alright, y'all, so we're drinking fruit punch lemonade flavored water today. Yes, yeah. Delicious. Let's pray. Amen. Who is ready for this motherfucking mukbang? Alright, y'all, so we're eating homemade shrimp tacos. I've never done this technique, how I cooked them this time. But hopefully they good. This is some hot salsa. Y'all, I made some cilantro lime sauce and I couldn't open the blender. Yeah, so we would have had some. This is a lime from my lime tree. Oh my gosh, I know this is gonna be so good. Oh my gosh. This you gotta squirt some lemon on this mug. Oh my gosh. One of the best tacos I ever had. Oh my gosh. This is incredible. Shout out to HEB. Okay? With this hot salsa. Fresh hot salsa that they make in store. It's incredible. Delicious, y'all. These tomatoes are, oh my gosh. This is a must. Mmm. These taste like restaurant tacos, Josh. Oh my gosh. Restaurant style tacos. Mmm. People will probably pay $8 a taco for this. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Mmm. Absolutely. Absolutely, y'all. Oh my gosh. Mmm. Mmm. Mm. Y'all. When I tell y'all, these are so good, y'all, and I think I'm full. That's why I had to turn it off. So I started exercising, y'all. I started yesterday. I literally walked, y'all. I walked for about 2 hours. Yeah, I walked. I said I was only gonna do what, an hour. Yeah, I ended up doing 2 because it was just so easy, and I just kept walking. I remember when I had started walking before, it was just so hard, and all I could do was 30 minutes, right? And I had that tight arm thing going on my left arm, remember? Girl, I thought I was having a stroke or something. But apparently it's very common with older women. Women like in their 40s, late 40s, 50s. When we walk. Watched a lady talking about it as she was walking. She said her arm was like tight, and it just felt like somebody was squeezing it, and that's exactly how mine felt, y'all. And then everybody is in the comments, doctors, everybody, telling her what it was. I forgot what they said, y'all. Sorry. I completely forgot. But yeah. But guess what? I don't get it anymore. Yesterday, no tightness, no nothing. Yum. Like, who wants a yummy bite? Mmm. Mmm. I really thought I would be able to eat 4. Because they're shrimp tacos, and shrimp is usually really light. Mmm. Mmm. I'm gonna make Marshall one of these. He is going to love it. I mean, because he's not gonna eat this one because it got sour cream on it, y'all. Mmm. 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 But thank God I got some more filling. Yeah. I'm full. I'm struggling. It's so good. I want to eat this last bite so bad. See, I started exercising, and also something I'm doing different. Like every night, I'm putting and every morning I'm putting coconut oil on my face first, and then castor oil under my eyes and on my forehead and on my smile lines. And I want to see if it does anything. You know what I'm saying? Does it minimize that? Mmm. 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 These tomatoes are so fresh. Yeah. I made some cilantro lime sauce, right? I'm trying to open the blender, y'all. The top would not come off. It never came off, y'all. So now it's in the refrigerator. I was like, what is going on? And in Mersho, he's been asleep, so I didn't want to wake him up to ask him to open that up. You know what I mean? That's why we don't have no cilantro lime sauce, y'all. I would have had that. Y'all, am I gonna eat this? Girl, I just forgot. I told y'all I was freaking full. Jane got a dentist appointment, and you know what? No, they called and rescheduled it. It's on Wednesday. He was gonna have one tomorrow morning, but yeah, so we're gonna go on Wednesday. What else, y'all? It's so much has been going on, y'all. We've been recording videos, me and Marshall. We've been recording videos, reaction videos. Let me know if y'all excited. But yeah, and we're getting everything together behind the scenes, y'all. We just had some more stuff come in. Another ring light come in for the show. Oh, excuse me. So definitely excited about that. Oh my God, here we go with this again. Please stop it. Oh my God, y'all, it's just playing this song and I don't even have the video to the song. My phone is just acting a fool. Okay. Is this it, y'all? So remember when I was telling y'all about Cardi B and Offset, right? I knew Offset, he was being dirty behind the scenes. Like, I freaking knew it. Y'all, listen to this. Y'all, I'm about to bite that taco. She said, I'm still tied to that marriage on contract because this man wants me to pay all his taxes, give him millions of dollars, and one of my properties. That's what I'm fighting for. I can't stop living my life because someone wants to keep me hostage. Y'all. Now, I don't know what the rules and regulations and the laws are where she lives, which is in California, right? And isn't California a 50-50 freaking state? And then they didn't have no, what do you call it? Prenup. They didn't have a prenup. As far as I know, that's what it sounds like. If she's fighting for stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like, and how is she gonna prove that she's able to have all this stuff and he? I don't know what she thinks that he's supposed to have. I do not know because they did go into this marriage with no prenup, and they both were making money, weren't they? So who's to like? Excuse me, and whatever is purchased during the marriage is both of theirs and they have to split it, as far as I know. Do y'all know something else? Because that is what I know. Wow. I know she saw this coming. I know she did. She was trying to make her family work though, poor thing. But he just did not want to act right. I wonder if he's ever going to act right with anybody. Like, you didn't want to act right with your wife and that you have 3 kids with. Y'all, they have 3 kids. Why he couldn't make that work? Why was these side chicks more important than his family? Because that's what it was. Side chicks. More important than his family. Did y'all hear about that lady? Hold on. That is this her? No. I may be late. Janet Jackson has a child. Janet Jackson has a child, y'all. Okay, now I was born back then, okay, in the 70s. I was born in 74. And I grew up in the 80s, so I should know about Janet having a freaking baby in 84? When she was married to y'all, this is a picture. They say she was pregnant on here, that they had a pregnancy announcement. The mother of James DeBarge confirmed it in an interview. All kind of stuff. Y'all, was reading these comments. It's like so many people knew about this, but I think Janet, it might have said over the years that she didn't have any kids. 'Cause that's what I remember. I remember her saying she didn't have no kids. You know, even y'all, they said that listen to this. This is the original pregnancy announcement in Jet magazine. She is a celebrated American singer-songwriter. This is the picture, y'all, from Jet with her husband that she was married to all them freaking years, and nobody knew she was freaking married. Did y'all remember that? Girl, nobody knew. It says that she is celebrated American singer, songwriter, actress, and dancer, recognized for her innovative and socially conscious music, elaborate stage shows, and for breaking gender and racial barriers in the music industry. And they talk about James DeBarge, and then they say that Janet Jackson and James DeBarge was secretly married in 1984, but their marriage was annulled in 1985. I heard that Joe Jackson thought they were too young to get married, and he made them get an annulment, allegedly. That's what I heard, y'all. If y'all heard anything different, let me know. They said this image likely captures a moment during their brief marriage in the mid 1980s, before Janet Jackson's breakthrough with her album Control in 1986. Wow. Oh, y'all, somebody said that her name is Stevonna Jackson. Stevonna Jackson. Is that true? And then the person says she looks like a mix between James and Janet. Y'all. And then people say maybe she lost the baby or what. Y'all know how secretive the Jacksons were. And then there's a picture that somebody has. It says this pic was taken in 1989/1990. Y'all, I was in the ninth grade. I always thought the girl in the blue was Janet's. Y'all, check it out. I hope y'all can see. There we go. They said the girl in the blue. I don't know. Oh, she do look like Janet. Y'all, I didn't look really good at the picture. Her profile looks just like Janet's. She looks just like Janet, y'all. I hope y'all saw it. Oh my gosh, wow. It just sent chills through me, because I didn't see that when I first looked at the picture. Oh my gosh, y'all. Somebody says, remember, Janet can be real private and keeps hiding what she wants. Exactly. Nobody knew she was married to that guy Renee until she revealed it. Exactly. Yeah, that was the one that she was married to that didn't nobody know she was married for like 12 years. Y'all. And then somebody says, remember how Prince never talked about his special needs baby that passed? I didn't even know that. Did y'all know about that? I didn't know he ever had kids. Wow. Listen to this. My dad was walking through the airport around this time, saw a very pregnant Janet Jackson while there, and that's how we knew. So they actually saw Janet pregnant. Just like a lot of people, y'all. Like, how could you deny something that actual people have seen? Somebody says, yep, if you got to YouTube, look at the Jackson Victory Tour. She was pregnant, holding Webster. Y'all, I'm looking that up. I'm going to have to look that up. Wow. Somebody says, I knew I wasn't crazy. That's Jet Magazine. I remember reading the caption. Oh my God. Y'all, I don't even remember this issue of Jet. I really don't. Somebody says, this was in 1984. I was 7 and remember saying that she has to be pregnant in this picture, y'all. Wow. Look at her clothes, y'all, compared to everybody else. But you know what I remember about Janet? There was a certain, like, period of time when Janet would wear... Uh-oh. Girl. Okay. There was a certain period of time where... That was the period of time where Janet was wearing those oversized clothes, y'all. She must have been pregnant. There was a period of time where she was wearing these big clothes, and I was like, why is she wearing them big old clothes? Y'all, she was pregnant. And remember when she had like gained that weight? That was after she had had the baby, y'all. Allegedly. That was after she had the baby. Y'all, oh my God, I'm literally figuring this out as we're going. Okay, somebody says, you found it. I lived this and I don't remember. But these people who weren't even born will try to gaslight you into saying that it never happened. Yeah, we know that it did, though. We know that it did. Somebody says, isn't James DeBarge still alive? Yes, he is. Why can't somebody just ask him? Unless he won't talk about it. You know what I'm saying? He's probably not going to talk about it. Janet is still alive. Well, she's definitely not going to talk about it. But what would be the big deal now? Her daughter is grown. Unless her daughter doesn't want to be in the public eye. Wow. Now, listen to this. This is what somebody says. So that's the baby girl she had and gave up, but told the world she had a miscarriage. She told the world she had a miscarriage. Y'all, people got different stories. The whole DeBarge family knew the truth and got silenced about it. Mama Ederline always told the truth. Mama Ederline must have been DeBarge's mama. What? I kind of remember that too. Like her saying that she had a miscarriage. But people are saying she gave the baby up. I don't know. Somebody knows. Y'all, I'm about to bite this taco. Listen to this. There was another appearance with LaToya at the American Music Awards in '85. And Janet was big. What? No mistaking, she was pregnant. Y'all, she had to have had that baby. Unless she lost it. That's the only thing. But as others are saying, she may have had a miscarriage. Okay, exactly. James stayed doped up and she was always somewhere in LA looking for him at all times. Really? Y'all, people got the scoop. Looking for him at all times of the night. What? She was stressed out from that dude. What? How does this girl know? Oh, listen to this. She was pregnant on Fame. Who remembers freaking Fame? Fame. I wanna live forever. Yeah, I love Fame. She was pregnant on Fame. If you can find old episodes, you will see they stopped filming full body shots of her. I think I remember that. Yep. And it was just like, well, they're not filming her body because she's pregnant. Yep, I remember that. Somebody said, James said in an interview that they had a baby girl, but were forced to give the baby up for adoption, and then Joe forced them to separate. That was in an interview? Oh, girl, I gotta look that interview up. I got to look that up. Are you kidding me right now? This is unbelievable, y'all. Oh, y'all, it's still warm. I can't. I'm eating this. I just cannot let it sit here. I can't. That's how good it is. I am beyond full. Mmm. Yum. Girl, what's that? A piece of shrimp lodged in between my teeth. I thought it was some cilantro. Yeah, I don't know if I can take another bite. Janet Jackson. Wow. In that case, but well, I guess, you know what I'm saying? It was her business name. She didn't have to let nobody know, but they sure kept that a real good secret. And then remember that girl had showed up and said that she was Janet's daughter? Remember that? I just remembered that. It might have been true. I'm gonna let Marcel taste that part before I make him one. Oh my god. I'm probably gonna regret that. I'm regretting it already. I gotta go because I gotta walk this fullness off. You know that works, right? It definitely works. Oh my god. 1 trillion out of 10. Yeah. Off the charts. Make sure y'all follow me on Instagram and TikTok. Follow me on the family vlog channel. Yeah, I'm so full. Follow me on my cooking channel at Cooking Keto with Yummy Bites. And I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please do what? Thumbs up this video, subscribe if you haven't already. For everyday videos. Everyday videos. Hey, hey, and I will see you guys on tomorrow. Peace. Y'all come back now. Yeah. Bye, y'all. Love y'all.